Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, welcome to your tea and tarot reading for October 2023. I will be sipping on this very lovely cup of tea that I freshly brewed just for the air signs, and we will be reading the tea leaves in your collective cup. I will also be doing individual sign readings using our tea leaf deck and a brand new tarot deck. I will put timestamps in the description so that you can find your sign easily. Also, please check out your money, career, and business readings for the month of October. They have all been completed. I will leave links to those also in the description of the video and in the first pinned comment. All right, let's see what magic your teacup may have in store for you. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, Gemini, let's start off pulling a tea leaf card for you. Let's see what you need to know about your month ahead, October. General energies. A message for Gemini. What is an area of life they may be concerned with in the month of October? What do we need to know? For the Geminis, we have an ant. We have work, achievement, and success. And that's so interesting because in your money, career, and business reading, there was energy coming out about success for you. So this is very nice corroboration, Gemini. All right, let's pull some tarot to clarify. So, you could be preparing for tomorrow. You think of that old fable about the ant and how the ant is diligently working all the time to prepare for winter. I think it's the ant and the grasshopper, right? That old fable, children's story. All right, let's see what we have for you about this. All right, we have the sun, beautiful, positivity and abundance. We have Ariel doing her nails on the sofa, if you hear something in the background. And we have the priestess. Okay, illumination and knowledge. So, Gemini, you already have amazing talents and capabilities. Like, I think there's something here to have you come out of obscurity, because the priestess is, of course, energy that is hidden away, secret knowledge, things like that. And the sun is all things are public. So with positivity and abundance. So there's something that you are definitely bringing out of the woodwork. It could be a secret talent that you've been nurturing that you're finally going to debut to the world and have good success with. Or maybe you have been toiling in obscurity, so to speak, for a while. And lo and behold, this month is a major turning point for you with some sort of recognition, achievement, and success with whatever it is that you are doing in the world. The priestess also bodes well for those of you who do work in intuitive fields and creative fields, or fields that are associated with the night in some way, or if you work a night shift or something like that. So I do feel that there could be something going on in the background this month that you may not know about. At your workplace, there could be some promotion that they're considering you for, especially with the sun card here. There could be some raise they're considering you for, or some other opportunity that could bring great success to you. Some of you may be conducting a job search in secret. It's very possible with these energies. And it could be around the 19th of the month, so right before the sun goes into Scorpio. There could be some interesting news that comes to light that will help you with this job search, or there could be, like I said, some sort of recognition coming to the fore for you and the way you handle the situation, maybe. So this is just really a month to continue to do whatever you have been doing, because considering we also have two major arcanas that are showing up here, this looks like it will be a significant month in regards to these work, achievement, and success matters, which, again, I'm not surprised about in terms of your money, career, and business reading that I did. So now the other way to look at this, too, is the sun is related also to our children. So it's possible, too, and that includes our creative brain children. So something that you created, whether it's another human being or it's a work of art or whatever, also could be having some sort of moment in the sun to shine. Maybe, again, it was something that's been around for a while and wasn't getting its just attention. This to me speaks of also with this priestess of maybe perhaps, if you have a child, one of your children who's more the shy one, maybe they're really finding their niche with the sun card here. They're finding the thing that brings them achievement and success. And so there could be something where they are getting more attention and they're feeling more confident about themselves. So it could be something associated with that as well, as a possibility here. The sun card is also connected, obviously, with Leo. That is your third house of communications, marketing, all of that type of thing. So again, there's emphasis here on letting people know who you are, not being content to hide your light under a bushel, so to speak, and bringing your knowledge to the forefront. Not being afraid to assert yourself, to speak up, that type of thing. But the sun card is such a great energy of recognition. So I feel like for those of you who have been doing something behind the scenes with the priestess, recognition could come your way this month. This is very, very positive. Libras, let's see what we have going on for you in the month of October. Tea card reading card for you. Teacup, tea leaf reading card. Ooh, we have some queens. I like that. So money will be coming to you. Libras, let's see what we need to know about that. Some moolahs, some pentacles. Let's see. Libra, queens will be coming to you. You're focused on money flow, abundance coming on in. Let's see. Libras. All right, we have the Two of Cups. All right. Money could also be flowing to you from someone close to you as well. So if you're in a committed partnership or marriage, it could also be the partner. But I'm going to read this another way also. So hold on. Let me pull another card. Trying to get one. All right, here we go. All right, we have the Tower. All right, so that's interesting because that's your 8th house of other people's resources. And that is where Jupiter is currently and also where Uranus is. So there could be something very sudden, a very sudden eruption, so to speak, of an opportunity of money coming to you. So it is possible, again, this is an energetic possibility. It is possible that you are on some sort of social outing. You could, it could be something as mundane as winning a door prize, that you went on a date, you went with your significant other somewhere, and you won a door prize with the coins, right? Or you go to the casino that night on a date and you win some money. It can be something like that. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's an example of what I'm talking about. But also, it could be that the money is coming from somebody who is close to you unexpectedly. This could be because it's the 8th house. It could be some sort of inheritance or gift. Inherit means to receive. So again, there's a surprise attached with this gift coming to you. This is going to mean different things to different people. And again, it's a possibility. The other possibility, because the 8th house, in terms of other people's money, is also some sort of employer. Money coming to you from an employer. There could be some sort of, again, surprise payout, surprise offer, maybe after a meeting. This could be a surprise raise or bonus. It's possible. A surprise job offer. Maybe you think, I'm not going to get that. And you get surprised. And maybe that is what happens. So all of these are possibilities. There could be a surprise refund from an overpayment on a mortgage, a debt, taxes, that's 8th house stuff as well. That could be happening for you also. Maybe you've had to have a phone call or some other type of discussion or correspondence with somebody in regards to this situation and you're trying to get it straightened out. This can also be something as mundane as getting your security deposit back from an apartment if you're moving. and having some sort of surprise attached to it. Maybe you thought, yeah, they're going to like, nickel and dime me for every single thing in the apartment. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe you're pleasantly surprised that you get more money back than you were thinking. So, very interesting energies here. Let's see what also is in your teacup maybe about this money situation. All right, we'll see. And Aquarius, let's see what we have going on for you with the tea leaf reading cards. Let's pull a card for the Aquarians. Ariel is concentrating. She's right here, as usual. All right, let's see. Aquarius, what we have for you. Oh, we have a bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. That's possible. You could be dealing, since Taurus is your fourth house of home and family and roots, you could be dealing with somebody who's stubborn within the family. You could also be dealing with fixing, remedying, that's a good tongue twister word, some sort of situation going on in the home that you need to fight for something going on with your family or your home, some sort of situation. So don't back down. Dig in your heels, which you can do because you're a fixed sign energy. Okay, so there's something here going on with that. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, it may or may not be connected with your fourth house. Okay, let's see. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. All right, let's see. Aquarius. What do we need to know for you? All right. We have the Page of Cups here. And we have the Chariot. All right. So as it says on our card here, direction and willpower. And this is the Page of Cups, curiosity and discovery. You're going to get more flies with honey than you will with vinegar. But that being said, because we have the Page of Cups, which can be an energy of being conciliatory, of wanting to work something out. This could also be, though, I mean, I don't advise ever manipulative behavior, of course not. But sometimes you have to be strategic in the way you present yourself and present things. So you may need to perhaps, the strength and fortitude may come by kind of showing the goodwill and showing the innocence, even though you know the truth of whatever the situation is that's going on. There is strength in just you, as it says, show strength and fortitude, don't back down. But you're not going to win this either through being aggressive. You're going to win it through finding, I think, possibly a win-win solution here. But you'll be driving the solution with the Chariot here. Like, you will be the final decision maker, the final arbiter of what's going on with this situation. This is Cancer energy. That could be, it could be connected. The situation could be connected with your work life in some way, because that Cancer energy is your sixth house. It's possible. But again, it could be family oriented. So the curiosity here too, what I'm also getting is the way not to back down is to ask somebody, well, what did you mean by that? But not in a way that's very confrontational, but in a way that's seeking to understand. But the same thing, you're not backing down from being afraid to ask them those questions, but you're doing it in a way that's softer, that's gentler. And perhaps, like, I don't want to say playing dumb, but maybe playing dumb a little bit. There, I said it. Okay, playing sweet, innocent, a little dumb, to just kind of feel out the situation. But make no mistake, with the Chariot here, I do feel you're going to be victorious over this situation. So I think also, if you've been dealing with a situation where you had to be a little more assertive, by you taking a different tactic, by you taking more of this Page of Cups tactic, that may throw them off guard a little bit. And again, pave the road here with the Chariot to your victory in some way. It's the classic case of the iron fist and the velvet glove, right? You're gonna approach it in this very velvety Page of Cups way, but make no mistake again with that Chariot, like you're on this, and what you say is gonna lead the direction of how this plays out. So I think that's interesting here. We don't always have to be super, like I get with Mars and my Mars and my Aries and my Scorpio and my Capricorn, like, right? We don't always have to be like that. We can be more the Page of Cups type energy. Now, the Page of Cups is Pisces. This is your second house also of money. So there, again, this could be something in terms of the direction that we're going to go in terms of spending our money in some way, especially if you're dealing with a family situation. So there could be something where, again, if you approach it hard-headed, assertive, aggressive with your partner, let's say, that may not work. You may just get stubborn attitude back. So it may be like the other approach, as I'm saying. So interesting energies here for sure, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very interesting things going on with your teacup. So let's get into it. Pardon my nail file, but it's a great pointer. All right, let's start with this saucer. I've looked at this symbol this way and that way, and honestly, what it looks like to me is we have a big heart here, but there is a piece that fell off on the edge over here. We have another piece coming out over here, and we have another piece coming out over here. What I'm feeling from this is that in October, there could be a piece that goes missing in terms of your love life, of something you care about. Okay, so the heart, or something that's been in your heart, and this is going to mean different things to different people. It could be, a project. Somebody could be leaving the nest, moving on. This could be, it doesn't have to be a death. All right, I just want to emphasize that. This could be somebody moving across country, you're not going to see them anymore, or you could just be missing somebody who has gone out of your life at some point, and you're feeling the poignancy of that this month in particular, that missing piece, like you really feel it in your heart. So there could be something like that going on. This cat, she's got to be into everything. But we do have these two other pieces here. So I'm also feeling that while nobody can replace somebody who's been a part of our heart, nobody can replace someone else, I do feel like there's two other, it could be a Sagittarius, it could be an Aquarius, or it may happen in Sagittarius season and Aquarius season. There's two new people, places, or things that want to add to your life and may in fact enter your heart space. Particularly, it may happen in October too. That could start filling your heart again. I mean, your heart's already full, but it's interesting that this piece came off out of here. So if this is a love situation and you're missing somebody that you broke up with or something happened, you're going to have other options and opportunities. I mean, you're going to have at least two. But this could relate to something else that's going on in your life as well. Same thing, like let's say you're missing your furry friend who passed across the Rainbow Bridge, and you were, kind of like, I'm never going to get another one. You might get two more. You might decide this is the month that you adopt two new kittens or something like that, or two new puppies or two new birds, or, whatever. It could be two new people coming in again to, take the place there. And fill the space. They can never take the place, of course, but fill the space that was made empty by this departure. So all of this is possible. Remember, this is a general reading. Apply it to your life. But that's what I feel is going on here. So let's continue with your cup. The first thing that really caught my eye was this letter E. Let me switch it around this way. This letter E that's at the very bottom of the cup here. So this could be somebody who's important to your life. This could be some place something like that, that's going to be key to your month ahead. So, again, apply the energies to your life. But this E is attached to what looks like a person to me in the cup here. Here's a person. It looks like they could be standing in front of a microphone. Here's the whole person's figure. So they're a very tall person, extremely tall. Sorry, cat hair. They could be standing in front of this microphone. So for some of you, you may have an opportunity to speak, to perform, share your talents in some way. That could be going on. And because the figure is so large in the cup, I mean, this could be some sort of very significant invitation or significant gig that you are landing this month. Very possible. Maybe you're playing at a club that starts with the letter E, or somebody with the letter E invites you to this particular situation. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be the E associated with this, but, because this is all, like, of course, all of our interpretations as we look at the images. And that's what I always go with my first thought. First thought, best thought, as the beat poets taught, right? That's the way to go. Whatever you kind of are looking and thinking first, that's the thing to go with. But it makes sense to me if you're involved in that, or maybe your best friend is, or your partner is. They could be having success with some sort of performance or being before the public or something like that. And I'm also saying that because we have this beautiful star here showing up the cup, and we do have what looks to me like a chariot. Here is the horse's head. Here is the chariot body. And we had the chariot card come up in Aquarius's reading, of course, but there is something, perhaps some sort of new path of success. That's what the star represents in the cup. Some path of success that will open up for you, a successful invitation, people noticing you, being in the spotlight for some reason, which ties in with the image that we have on the bottom of the cup also. We have some interesting things. I mean, there's lots of stuff going on here. There is a box that's showing up here. You can see this long rectangle, and it's in between the snake and the good luck. Somebody could, and the box can be, yes, a gift. It could be, again, everything's a metaphor for me. It could be a gift of praise, a tangible gift, a gift of money. It could be a gift of whatever. It could be a gift for the family. There are two birds attached to it. There's this little bird, but then there's this other bird with a very long tail that's showing up. So that possibly could be a peacock who is, has his tail, not furled. So it's, he doesn't have his tail out. But also this could be a branch. So there could be news. Birds typically are news. Two pieces of news about this particular gift. There could be some sort of, it could be two gifts as well, or there could be a gift, like a piece of news. Did you get the gift? And then it's like, you have to respond back. Yes, we got the gift. I don't like the fact that part of the gift is on the snake symbol, which is here, and part of it is on the good luck. What I'm feeling is somebody may have an ulterior motive in gifting you something. And it may be something fairly significant because the box is big. So I would just be alert. Like somebody may be doing, because if we look at this as possibly a peacock here, somebody may be gifting you something simply because they want to show off. That's peacock energy in some way. They may be some sort of extravagant gesture, but I feel like there possibly could be an ulterior motive because part of it is on the snake. But you could still benefit from it because most of the package is on the good luck symbol. Now, we have a lot of energy over the diamond here, which represents money and success and achievement. We do have an X here. So the X, usually you see the X that's right here, and it's on the border of the luck and the diamond. There may be something that's offered to you that you need to be cautious about. Again, this may not be the gift. This could be something else. But some sort of possible financial thing, again, it could be too good to be true, or there are strings attached to it. So just be careful of that. We do have, I mean, to me, this long figure here, it looks a little like an alligator, a crocodile, whatever. Here's the big snout. Here's the long body. We see some detritus or whatever, these little pieces that are showing up here. And here is a big bird on this money symbol as well. And the bird is escaping the jaws of the crocodile. So there could be some money danger that you escape in some way. It's possible because you're alert to it. But there is a piece of money news. The crocodile or alligator, whatever, there could be someone around who is jealous and wants to steal that from you. So that is just something. I'm so sorry. Cat hair. There is something to just be very cautious about who you share this bird of financial news with, because somebody may be trying to get your crumbs or steal this thing from you. And that's maybe also why we have the X here. I think it'll be okay, but just be cautious about that. Just be on the alert. We do have over the V, I'm just looking at your Venus symbol since we're talking about the money right now. We do have somebody with the letter L that's showing up here that may be involved in your financial life. Of course, Venus is also our love life. There could be somebody L that is going on here. I'm feeling like we have a little bit of a raised eyebrow here. With this kind of symbol and then like the eye showing up here. So there could be a little element of surprise, again, with some sort of money situation, love situation. But, you know, when we raise an eyebrow, we're kind of like, so there could be something to be, again, a little skeptical about with finances, money, things of that nature. Okay, again, I'm not saying that being skeptical is not bad. It's just meaning not being too trusting and not being too forthcoming with like lots of information, just really playing it close to your chest, so to speak. Let's see. We have over the Mercury symbol, which is here at the bottom of the cup, we have somebody sitting here at a very long desk. So there is definitely a lot of mental activity that you're going to be involved in. It's not a huge symbol, but it is there. So I feel like some of you are really going to be sitting at your desk. And with this big chunk also that's showing up over here, there could be some sort of major task that you're going to be working on completing. Anytime I see like a big block like this, it's to me some sort of responsibility, you know, something that you need to do. It looks a little like a haystack, you could say, this piece right here, which is about, the harvest and working hard and so that you have something to harvest. So some of you over this Mercury, again, there's going to be a lot of mental ideas and things you're working on for some sort of harvest that's going on here. We have this with the big figure at the bottom. I mean, the other thing I thought of when I saw this big figure, somebody could be working with power tools as well, because this thing over here looks a little like something like a weed whacker or some other type of power tool. So there could be a lot of that going on in your world as well. This could be you refurbishing something or something getting refurbished around your home. It is possible. Let's see what else we have. We do have, I mean, with the moon energy here, we do have some things attached. We do have a flag that's showing up here under the intuitive symbol, but the flag is at half mast. So, and it's near and it's facing the home. So flags can be like in the tea leaf cards, the flag is about not lowering your standards. So there could be something, again, there could be like a temptation going on that you're drawn to, but it may not be the best thing for you. And your intuition is telling you that. And again, moon is also connected with our intuition. There may be a decision, especially regarding your emotional life, your love life, or your home life, where you're going to be tempted to lower your standards, and that's not advisable. Okay, that's not advisable. Okay, let's see. Over the Mars symbol here, we have what looks to be a seesaw. Okay, here's the seesaw. Somebody's on it. Somebody's falling off the other edge, though. So seesaw is, of course, about balance. You have to have two people to work the thing. And if one person gets off, the other one, if this person falls off, this one's stuck up at the top. So there's something here about, and Mars is about how we use our energy. There is maybe some sort of power dynamic between you and another person that needs looking at, that needs rebalancing in some way, that you might want to, that might be coming out in the month of October. I do feel also with this symbol here, we have this is the sun symbol. We do have somebody with their arms outstretched. This looks like a smaller figure, so it could be a child. And it looks like there's a little butterfly here. So, and the sun can be about, of course, it's connected with Leo. It can be about enjoyment and taking a break, enjoying life, having pleasures, like that type of thing. So it could be that, you just need a little time to spread your wings, be in the sunshine, enjoy a beautiful moment with a friend or somebody close to you, and just kind of, let your troubles melt away. But you also could be in the middle, since it's a smaller figure, and the sun is about our ego needs and what's important to us, and butterflies are transformation. You could be in the process of going through, like you just are initiating some sort of important transformation toward some important goal in your life. It's just getting initialized, though, in October. Now, for some of you also, it's possible that there is a soul that's wanting to come in. So if you've been trying to have a baby, or you're the grandma or grandpa and your son or daughter, right, they're trying to get pregnant, there could be, again, like this energy is starting to materialize. There could be news of a pregnancy this month. It's very possible. We do have with the envelope here, speaking of news, we do have, some very important piece of news that's coming in. What's interesting to me is how this piece is right over the closure of the envelope. It's like really sealed shut tight. So this is a very important and private message for your eyes only, I think. Also, that's coming in, air signs, this month. It may be from a woman, because this to me looks a little like a skirt that's showing up here. So that's, or related to women's stuff, or dressed to a woman in the house, something like that. Very interesting. But it's significant. It's huge. It's showing up there. All right, I'm just seeing if there's anything else of real significance. We can't analyze every single thing. It would take a very long time, but we're picking out the most significant and salient things for you to know about. So I think we got it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, leave me a comment and let me know what's going on with you in the month of October. And I always love to hear, and please do check out your money, career, and business readings as well. Very interesting tea leaf reading here. Love to hear your comments. All right. Love you guys. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.